Okay, boys, welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of turning 500 into 100,000. So you can see from the balance it did not start well, but that's all in the past. I'm gonna go analyze. It's almost time for London session to open, so I'm gonna go analyze and I'll check in back with you guys after I take a trade. Okay, boys, I am back, and I actually took a trade on AUDUSD, but we got stopped out. Let me explain. So I saw we're in a downtrend, and I took out this like, let's say it's a area of support, right? It broke down through that support and it came back to retest it. From there, that's when I was interested in taking some sales because we're already in a downtrend. So I zoom into the 1 minute time frame. I take out my trend line. I see, okay, it's bouncing off of that trend line. Now eventually what it does, it breaks out of that trend line, right? And from there, kind of, I wanted to take my sales. I wanted it to retest somewhere. At the time, my this rectangle right here was here. Let me put it right here. It was here. I saw it touched not once, but it came back again twice. I entered my sell right off of here. I took my sell right there, and I put my stop loss just above here, and unfortunately it did not go as I wanted it to. It's a high quality trade, it just didn't work out. So yeah, it just kind of came down, then just took off. It took out my stop loss. I'll switch to MT5 and show you that I took the trade. And yeah, okay, you can see this is where I took the trade. You can see, just as I explained in MT4, the account is sitting at 385 now. We're down 37 for the day. I can only risk 13, I think, on the next trade if I do end up taking a trade today, but I'll update you guys later. So yeah. Okay, boys, this I took a second trade on AUDUSD again. I thought it was gonna sell, but it eventually took me out again. You can see I took the trade, another trade right here, went down, up, down, eventually took out my stop loss. This is where it is right now, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys again tomorrow. So this is the end of the video for today, at least. Yo, what's good, yo, boys? So I took trades today. Unfortunately, I couldn't record them, but this is how it is. I lost. This is how much I lost today. It was a good idea, but let me show you something, and let me go explain the trade for you guys actually. Okay, boys, this is where we are. So I see we've been going in a downtrend. I was like, alright, cool. So I took out this area where it was supposed to be support, right? What it did do, it break below it. It came to retest, and I saw something like an uptrend. I go to the 5 minute. I see this is a valid uptrend. I go, actually took some of my trades. I took the trades in here on the 5 minute, right? So after I saw that, I saw like another, I took out another support, another resistance, or another support rectangle, right? I put it right here, and I saw it was respecting it inside while the trend was still, valid. It broke out of that trend line. It broke even out of that rectangle, which was supposed to be our support. It broke out. It retested it, and actually, I'll show you something. Um, I actually put my stop loss somewhere here, just above this, actually, somewhere here, exactly right here. And I took the trade, I think, somewhere here, right? And it actually wasn't, it went well. I see it comes back here, retest, goes down, retest again, but I got took out because of the wick. Remember, my stop loss was right here, and the trade didn't go right here. I got stopped out because of the, well, spread, which is not very good, because I would have been making bank right now, but it's cool, so whatever. So I come back, I see, no, I got stopped out because of because of spread, right? So I enter another trade right here. It goes down, keeps playing, keeps playing, keeps playing. I see it playing, and I'm like, whoa, You know what, let me just let it, but unfortunately it ended up taking stop loss. This is where our stop loss was, so yeah. Yo, what's good, yo, boys? You can see it's a new day. So yeah, I'm gonna go analyze and I'll come back to you guys when I have a trade or if I made a trade execution and stuff like that. I'll catch you boys in a bit. Okay, boys, I have actually just executed the trades. I'm not late on this trade. I'm just perfect at where I want to enter the trades. So this is how it's looking at the moment. I'm gonna go explain the trades for you in a minute. Okay, boys, this is how it is. So I see we're in a downtrend, right? And I see while we're in the downtrend, there's this resistance right here, actually a support right here. It bounced off of this support, came, broke, and broke down this support, came back up, broke again, came back up again, and it's in the process of breaking it again. So I see at this point we're up here, it's up the resistance, right? I mean the support. What did it do? It broke up, but we've seen many times it likes breaking above it, then coming back down, breaks above, then comes back down, right? So that's what I'm anticipating. I go to the 5 minute, I see a downtrend, right? An uptrend, a mini uptrend. Here it is on the trend line. I see this and I'm like, okay, this is what I want to see. I go back down, I see this again. I take out my trend line. This is how it is. I wait for the trend line to be, well, not respected. It breaks out, but it kind of just keeps playing. And I took out my rectangle again. I put it right there. It breaks out of it, but doesn't it retests actually. And at this candle right here, this is where like maybe a lot of people want to end, but like the volume wasn't looking well, so I waited a bit more. So I think I took my trade right here, right somewhere right here. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Trade update, we got took out on USD JPY again, another stop loss hit. I actually took another trade on USD JPY. You can see this how it is. Actually came back all the way up there, took us out. I'm not sure if it's gonna start to go down, but I'm not gonna re-enter on this trade. I'm actually gonna take another trade on GBP USD. Let me go explain what I see for this trade. Alright boys, so here we are, we're in an uptrend, right? It touches this area of interest right here. It was supposed to be a resistance actually, but it didn't actually end up resisting off of that resistance. It broke out. Now it's retesting there. Here we are, retested, went a bit up but failed. But I see something like a downtrend on this, right? I see downtrend. Let me switch to 1 minute. You'll see I can see like a downtrend right here. Put a rectangle, you know how it goes at this point. Breaks out of that rectangle, retest, and that's where I took my entry off of. My take profit is right over here, so we'll see how it goes. All right boys, I'm back. Unfortunately I didn't, it's a bad time to be me. This is where we are right now. I think it's gonna hit stop loss. Yeah, most probably I'm gonna just look at it as it goes to my stop loss. Let me remove this. Okay boys, I'm back, and unfortunately again we got stopped out. Boys, it's Thursday today, and like always I'm gonna go analyze and I'll come back when I have a trade execution for you guys. So yeah. Okay boys, I actually just took a trade on USD JPY. Let me explain the trade. So I see that, right? Let me go to the 1 hour. I can see that we're in like uptrend. You see that here's an uptrend. It breaks above this, breaks actually below it, right? Then comes all the way down here to our area of interest. After I see like huge volume on this candlestick that we did. I see something like a downtrend. I scale into the 1 minute. I see it's there, it is. I see somewhat like a downtrend, right? Here's the first touch, second touch. What does it do? After it goes down, breaks above, breaks out of the trend, it retests this box right here and just gives me this huge candlestick, and that's what got me interested. I entered after this candlestick closes, so let's see how it goes. Okay boys, I'm about to check the trades with you guys. Let's see. Shit, take profit hit. Nice, beautiful entry, beautiful trade. Take profit was just hit, guys, so yeah, you can see that right there. 319, we're up 51. I can actually take another trade, but I have to take a trade before 5 because at 5 that's when I stop trading for the day. I'll come back and check with you guys. Boys, I have analyzed, and honestly it's almost 5. I tried looking for something else to trade, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna find anything. I actually did search, but I don't find anything. So this is the end of today's trading session. So I'll come back again tomorrow. Our first win in so many trades. But yeah, I hope we can pick up momentum from here. Maybe we'll be close to going back to break even. Definitely, I think, if we keep going like this. Alrighty boys, welcome back. It's another day. It's the last trading day of the week, Friday. Like always, I'm gonna go analyze for you guys and come back when I have a trade execution. Okay boys, I have taken a trade on GBPUSD. It's a simple 1:1. I'll explain. Actually, it's about to be done, I'm sure, in less than 50 minutes, or at most 50 minutes. I'll explain it to you guys in a bit. Yeah. Okay boys, looks like the trade actually did pan out. Okay boys, I just entered on another trade on GJ. So this is the trade uptrend. We're in an uptrend, breaks, retouches here, goes up, breaks, retouches here. I'm expecting it to do the same, take out my trend line. Here it is. I'm expecting it to go all the way up. I think I'm risking 20 on this trade to make 40. So yeah, it isn't exactly right here. It's just above that to make that 40. So let's see how it goes. Boys, we are officially out on another trade. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's it for the week. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully by then we'll go back to at least break even. Yeah, that's it for the video. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.